Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is Reallize here, and today I'm going to be playing Her Name Was Fire. So this game is a roguelite, similar to the likes of 20 Minutes Till Dawn, Vampire Survivors, and other games of the sort. And if we go ahead and click start, these are our weapons. We just have three. The Fire Orb, which throws a fireball, the Gatling Twig, which is like a Gatling gun, and the Thunder Blade, which is just a melee weapon. We have two game modes, Descent and Eclipse. The Descent has no time limit and 2 servers per stage, and the Eclipse is 15 minutes and 1 server per stage. These servers are just like little things that you have to kill before you can defeat the boss of that given area. And then Essence is just like a little upgrade that you start the game with. I'm going to go ahead and go Gatling Twig with a plus 20 sorcery damage. Let's get in here. Denial. We have a cast and a dash. That cast bar is the blue bar. Once it fills up, it restarts the cast. With this specific weapon, the longer the cast goes, the faster my Gatling gun fires. So we actually want our cast bar to go as slow as possible. We're leveling up very quick. Oh, here it is. Gatling Twig, fire rate, and projectile damage are increased. That's very good. This weapon doesn't do a lot of damage, but it fires fairly quickly, so it'll only get quicker the slower my cast gets. The dash can go through enemies like that. Oh, there's the server. Once we defeat the server, all the XP around here will get picked up, so we don't have to worry about going and collecting every single little piece of XP, because it'll just be collected once we destroy the server. This is the server. It's just kind of a little tower, and we just destroy that. The enemies, I don't know if they keep spawning or if all the enemies that have spawned will just start coming towards me. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure new enemies don't spawn once we activate this. Just the enemies that we haven't killed yet will come towards us. Damaging an enemy repeatedly has 20% chance of causing a burning fire. Infusion, 10% chance of infusing enemies on death. Dashing has a 40% chance of generating a spark. I'm going to go ahead and grab the friction because we are constantly hitting the same enemy over and over. But here is the Hierophant, and that'll give us like little squid arms that go from the ground, which actually is very similar to 20 Minutes Till Dawn. I just realized that there's a new character in 20 Minutes Till Dawn that does the same exact thing, and this game came out not too long after that, and has an upgrade that's exactly like that. But here's the fasting, and I really like this upgrade because there is a skip feature that if we don't like our cards right over here, we can skip, or we can redraw, but we'll get a penalty. The reason that I like skip and I like that upgrade that I picked up called the fasting is every time you skip, you're awarded a little bit of damage. With this gun, if we can get the damage very high, then all our bullets do a lot of damage and we shoot very fast. So it's like the best of both worlds. Here is Slow Cooker. We also want that because our cast speed will become longer, which will increase our fire rate. These little eyeballs are our hearts. They look kind of weird and not like a heart at all. But in the other mode, there is 2 servers like the one we just destroyed. Here's the Magician. There's 5 different bosses, I believe. I'm pretty sure I've seen them all because I have played this game for like a couple hours, but I'm pretty sure there is 5 bosses, 1 for each stage of depression. Ah! Oh my goodness. We must have like iframes right after we dodge. That's crazy. I really thought I was gonna take a damage there. We should have this in the bag. We are doing tons of damage. We obviously move a lot slower when we're firing because we are slowing down the cast, and that should do the Magician in. We're awarded with a lot of XP here. Here are specialization cards. The Berserker will spawn a knife shield around you that makes you invulnerable and does a little bit of damage. The Dragon has a chance of shooting fire in a very close vicinity. The Hunter has a chance of releasing a bunch of arrows in the direction you're aiming. Berserker is my favorite because it makes you invulnerable. Here is the little, I don't know what you would call that, the little bird puddle, I guess. And we're awarded with some upgrades here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and skip because I do want a little bit more gun damage, and those upgrades aren't too useful. Anger. Okay. I think the music switched up to a more violent side of music right now. Let's keep it going. We're just waiting for the server to spawn. We have nothing else to do but survive until the server spawns in. So we really... There's our berserker. Our knife shield. But we have nothing to do but survive until that server pops up. And like I said, the other mode, you do that twice. That upgrade there just increased my fire rate and my damage a little bit. A new server has appeared. Let's go. Dodge, dodge. Whoa, how are you guys taking damage? Oh no, I passed it. We're heading back. Oh, there it is. It's just a 1v1 between me and the server here. Oh, no. All the enemies are coming now. Okay, let's dash. Open. Open. Okay, let's run around these guys. Bam. And that should do the server in. No, the enemies are, like, going through it. I can't dash through the server, but the enemies can just, like, fly right through them. I don't know if these enemies are flying. I don't know exactly what it's implying here. Oh, there's a level. Let's get slow cooker. Increase or decrease my cast speed so our fire rate will be increased. Okay, let's destroy all these enemies here before we defeat the boss. That way we can hopefully get another upgrade with the experience and the heart that we're awarded for killing the server. We can only have 3 hearts. It doesn't show us that we can only have 3 hearts, and it still drops a heart even if you have max HP, but we cannot pick it up. So here our fire rate and damage is increased again. That is really good. So now we need to go to the allegory chamber, go fight another boss. I believe this one was anger. I don't know if there's a specific boss for each stage or if there's just a random boss for each stage. I'm pretty sure it's just a random one because this guy doesn't exactly scream anger towards me. This is the upgrade that's very similar to 20 Minutes Till Dawn. I really wonder if they were like inspired from that upgrade to include this guy. Pick up all this XP. Oh, just literally like 1 orb off. So they all have to do with getting through as many casts as you possibly can, which we are actively trying to do the opposite. So there's bargaining. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the extra damage that I get with my upgrade that I got earlier, the fasting. Another orb. There's the magician. I'm gonna go ahead and skip again. We were doing 12 damage, now we're doing 13. That doesn't seem like a huge increase, but when we're shooting an enemy 5 times in 1 second, that's an extra 5 damage every second. So not too bad. I feel like the hitboxes are very accurate on this game because I can go around enemies and sometimes I feel like I should be getting hit, but I'm just not getting hit, and maybe that's because I'm just like very accurate with the hitboxes, or the game's very accurate with the hitboxes. I'm not too sure though. Sometimes it feels like I should be getting damaged, and then sometimes it feels like I shouldn't be getting damaged, but who am I to say? There's the chamber. Let's defeat that little circle orb dude. I feel like this game has taken some heavy inspiration off 20 Minutes Till Dawn because there's actually an enemy similar to that. Movement speed while casting. That's really good. And this one's just movement speed. I'm going to get movement speed while casting. That way I can move a little faster while moving. I think level 5 is the max, but I'm not entirely sure. That could be why there's not a lot of upgrades, because we can repeatedly get them. But I don't know. I'm not too sure. Already, this boss is about to die. That is very quick. The enemies are harder than this. The actual stage was harder than this boss right here. I'm going to go ahead and skip and just take our damage. The tower, the orbit, the blaze again, and the tower. Those little birds that the tower was spawning that we just fought, that's what we would get. But I don't need birds because you have to go and manually activate them. Depression. So I would just skip that for the damage. 16 damage. That is what I like to see. We are absolutely melting through this. And with our slower casting speed, our cast is taking a little while longer, which is towards the end of our cast, making our fire rate just absolutely demolish the enemies. But the enemies are getting harder and faster. Where's the server now? We need that server, and once we kill it, we can get our 3rd heart back, or our 3rd eyeball heart back. There's actually an update coming for this game on the 25th. It's like a Halloween update, so that could bring some much needed variety and perhaps some different music to the game. Maybe even some different sound effects. Maybe it'll be a big update and come with some quality of life changes and not just Halloween cards. Even if it is just Halloween cards though, that is still very cool. I'm excited for that. And I'll be making another video on this game once those Halloween cards do come out, just to see what it's all about. There's our Berserker, making us invincible for a short time. There we go. We killed the guy that was releasing those, like, little waves of projectiles. We can get the Berserker, which the damage and duration are increased from 20% to 30%, or we can get more projectile damage and fire rate. I'm gonna go ahead and get that, because this gun can get pretty overpowered. I wouldn't say quickly, but it does get strong eventually. Make my way over to what I believe is the final boss, and if not, then it should be the second to final boss. What is it this time? Oh, it's the devil. What was this? I think it was... I forgot what the stage was at the beginning. He's releasing, like... No! It's okay, I think my heart's refreshed at the beginning of every stage, so I could beat this with 1 and then still go on to the next stage of 3. There we go. So this was the second to last one. Pretty easy. I'm going to get the devil because I can shoot 3 bullets sometimes instead of 1. They kind of split off to the sides. One stays straight down the middle. Our heart's refreshed there. Now we're in acceptance. We're going to accept that I'm the best player in this game. Most likely #1 on the leaderboards out of the 30 people that have played this game. I think these multiple eyeball guys will explode if you touch them. Or maybe explode if you get too close. And I think these guys are just faster and bigger body shields. Okay, either way, let's go to the server. I have a feeling that this server is going to go down very quickly. Oh my goodness. My damage is insane. Dash. Dash. Dead. 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 Easily. That was way too easy. And here's another upgrade. And we get this upgrade for the 5th time. Our projectile damage is increased, and I think the fire rate as well. But either way, that upgrade is just really good, especially... Well, that upgrade's a weapon-specific upgrade, but that upgrade is one of the best upgrades for this gun for sure. And now we have all 5 of them. And here we are. Now we're going to defeat the final boss. Here it is. The sun. Okay. We're literally just dodging this dude's thing, or little laser, so easily, and standing still and absolutely demolishing him with my Gatling gun. It's so easy. What level did we get? We got level 13. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.